Hi, welcome to Studio 801 Music Matters. Today we have with us Sunsetting Jody.
Hi, I'm Michael, I play guitar.
I'm Eric, I play drums.
I'm Jesse, I'm the singer.
Billy, guitar.
Sunsetting Jody's kind of an interesting band name. How did that come about? Like, where did that come from?
Well, Nickelback was taken, so we just kind of settled on it, and that's what we're sticking with.
You guys are from here, locals.
I came from Arlington, live in Burleson now.
Yeah, I mostly grew up in Fort Worth. Now I'm living in Denton, but I've kind of lived all over DFW over the years.
I'm from North Carolina. I moved out here when I was 19, and that's it.
We don't hold that against you. I'm a Fort Worth boy, but I live in Frisco currently.
Well, I grew up in a small town, Thomasville. I was always in a band. You know, I had been in the same band for like 9 years, and we did pretty good in the local scene, you know, went on small tours and played with a lot of people that are actually famous now, like Five Finger Death Punch and In This Moment. But it just, we could never seem to reach their level. You know, we were stuck in that small town vibe, and I was always like, man, we need to go somewhere else, man. We need to get out there. And nobody ever, some of them had kids and stuff, you know? Mm-hmm. So when I was 19, I was just like, bye. I started that band actually whenever I was like 13 years old.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
kind of like...
So it wasn't 9, but...
Grew up in the band.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Came of age.
Yeah, I've been doing music since I was like old enough to walk, really, you know. Started playing piano when I was like 8 years old. And yeah, dabbling guitar and...
Piano, everything.
a little bit of everything.
So, Billy, you told me that you guys don't have a bassist. So
No.
how's that? How'd that happen?
But we've had two that were permanent. One of them ended up having to move to Oklahoma. The other guy, he just had something that he just, couldn't stay committed to
Yeah, he was
it.
with us for like a month and then
Yeah.
decided he didn't want it anymore. So we've been
We're
looking for one.
we're actively looking. I mean, we're able to pull it off, but we definitely want to have a bassist at some point. It's got it also needs to be the right fit. Like
we've
we
auditioned
gel
some
really
people
good.
that didn't work.
Yeah.
So
we just don't want just any random just to fill the spot.
How did you guys get together?
Well, so what was it, about 2 years ago, I just decided to start picking up playing guitar again. I actually stopped playing for almost 20 years. So bought a guitar, put out a Craigslist ad, met Mike and met Eric, and then Jesse came in, and the rest is it.
What do you think? How would you categorize your music?
Crunchy.
What style is it? What's it about?
That's kind of a hard question. We were actually talking about that last practice.
Talk about that all the time.
we never know quite what to call it. It's somewhat in the world of alternative metal.
I call it prog post.
Yeah, we just we all have our own influence in the heavy rock and metal world, and we kind of blend it together. We've never been trying to fit a style in general. We just kind of wanted to play the music that we find most
whatever it
interesting.
is,
Music, story, movie, bands, whatever.
My favorite music movie of all time is Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. That movie is so accurate to what it's actually like to be in a band. It's so perfect. I love that movie.
I don't think I've seen that one.
You never seen Walk Hard? Oh, good.
It's like a Johnny Cash kind of...
Yeah.
It's not just making fun of Johnny. He's making fun of everything.
No, we
like
saw it.
he loses his sense of smell, and he's like, I learned how to play guitar by her, all without a sense of smell. I love when he's like, it's marijuana, dude. You don't want no part of it. It turns all your bad feelings into good feelings.
Any other?
Oh, that's my favorite music movie for sure.
Whiplash is great. I grew up as a jazz drummer, so that movie was kind of traumatizing.
Oh God, yeah. There's a symbol at oh my God.
Yeah, it was terrifying. It was almost like a horror movie if you're a jazz drummer.
Well, Mike says Sound of Music.
I like Spinal Tap. That's
that's a fucking great movie.
My favorite part of that movie is whenever he tells that dude to stop looking at his guitar, and he's like, you've looked at this one too long. He just turns it around.
So, how about influences? What do you like? Tell me about who some of the bands are, some of the influences that you guys have.
I think we're all going to be really different.
Yeah, I expect you will.
Yeah, I don't know, I would say Helmet is a big influence on me. That 90s grunge stuff I like a lot. Chevelle is a band I like.
Oh, I like them. Yeah.
I'm into, like, I listen to a lot of different genres of music, but as far as this band goes, I really like extreme metal, and I probably listen to the heavier stuff, so I love death metal, black metal, thrash metal, doom metal, all that stuff. So I'm always kind of trying to push us in a heavier direction, and then these guys rein me back, and we meet somewhere in the middle.
So gaming consoles, what kind of?
I'll play anything, man. I play everything. I'm pretty much fighting games all the time. That's all I do when I'm not making music. I'm playing fighting. You know, fighting games and music are actually really similar if you think about it. You know, there's not a lot of difference between like, it's like pattern recognition, memorization, timing, improvisation. Those are all skills that musicians have. You know what I mean? And like, you know, you memorize like a long string of button inputs that need to be entered in a specific rhythm. That's the same thing as like a song.
Oh, did you see the
Mortal
thing?
Kombat cheat code.
Did you see the thing about the kid in Oklahoma on Tetris?
Yeah. The guy that
Broke Tetris?
He broke it. Yeah.
Yeah, first time in 40 years.
Yeah.
He's the first one to ever.
They had
break
built a
Tetris.
machine a few years ago that had theorized it was possible
Yeah.
because the machine was able to play it to that point, and they were like, okay, so the game starts freaking out. But at the time, we didn't think it was humanly possible. But then some Asian kid figured out that, because the thing about it, the reason why you can't is because if you hold the button down, the bars don't move fast enough. So they were like, well, I guess, you know, this is it. Once you get to this, it's impossible to do it any faster. But somebody found out that if you hold the button down and tap on the back of the controller, you're getting 5 inputs
Oh, really?
at the speed of 1 input.
Oh, that's-
So you're like boom, boom. So if you watch professional Tetris players, they do this.
Interesting.
They slap the controller on their hand and then tap it with all their fingers, and they put 5 inputs in rapidly. And that once that was figured out, it was just like, oh, it's only a matter of time.
You have any projects coming up, or any new releases coming up, or?
We're working on 3 singles right now
Okay.
to have out this year for sure, so people can look for that.
Okay. They got names for the songs, or?
Yeah, we've got
It's Empty Hands, Broken Wings, and Pantomime.
Pantomime.
Yeah, not sure.
Pantomime's our bass heavy song, so we can't currently play that one live. So it'll be out regardless.
Okay. What was it? Empty Wings.
Empty
Broken
hands,
Wings.
broken wings.
Yeah.
Broken hands, empty wings.
Broken something.
Broken Wings, Empty Hands. Gosh, I got that so backwards.
No worries. Broken hands, empty wings.
All right. Awesome. So we'll look forward to seeing that out from you guys here coming up soon. You guys are going to be playing at Red Metal's Eve, yeah?
We are.
Yep.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all having us out too.
Thanks, man.
Studio 801.